this is Play Like Cobain here. Today I'm going to be teaching Floyd the Barber by Nirvana from the first studio album, Bleach. For guitar pedals, I will be using my Boss DS1 distortion pedal. I will be putting the settings for the DS1 at the end of this video. Let's get into the lesson. Okay, so when the song first starts, it sounds like Kurt is doing some type of feedback thing, and the pitch of the feedback sounds like it's in E notes. And then after that, that's when we get into the main riff, which sounds like this. It's basically an F power chord, but you hammer on with your index finger the first fret. So slowly like this. So the F power chord is just the first fret of the E string, then the third fret of the A, and the third fret of the D. If you want, you can play, the standard way of playing the F power chord. But Kurt played his power chords barring with his ring finger on the A and the D. Then after that, you just play a regular E power chord and palm mute it 3 times. And then the E power chord is the open E string, second fret of the A string, then the second fret of the D. So slowly, the main riff is played like this. And sometimes out of nowhere, Kurt would just slide up the neck and then hit open strings like this. That is when we get to the chorus. Here is the chorus. First, it starts with a C sharp power chord, so that is the 4th fret of the A string, and then the 6th fret across the D and the G. So you strum that twice, and then you mute the strings. Then as you mute, you transition to the A power chord. So that's just the 5th fret of the E string, and then the 7th fret across the A and the D. Then after the A power chord, you hit the open E, A, and D. And then as you transition from the A, you go to the C power chord, which is the 3rd fret of the A string, then the 5th fret across the D and the G. And then you strum that twice. Then muted strings again. Then you go to A flat power chord. Then you let it ring for a little bit, and then you go as you restart the riff. So all together slowly. The last time that is played, Kurt strums the A flat power chord more at the end. Then just goes into the main riff. And then after that, that is when we get to the guitar solo. So here is the guitar solo. Okay, so the guitar solo starts with an F power chord twice. And then we have this. We hit the open E string, then the 1st fret of the E string, 3rd fret of the E string, the open A string, 1st fret of the A string, then the 3rd fret of the A string. So far we have this. Then we hit the 3rd fret again. 1st fret. Open A. 1st fret again. Then the 3rd fret of the A string. And then the second time, instead of starting on the F power chord, it just starts on the regular F note. So far we have this. The second time we have this. And then it just repeats that again. And then the last part of the solo goes like this. So that starts very similar. And then by the time you get to the 3rd fret of the A string, you play this. So that's just the 3rd fret slid to the 5th fret. Then the 5th fret slid to the 6th. Then the 6th fret slid to the 7th fret. And then finally, you slide from the 7th fret to the 8th fret. So together. So during the outro of the song, it's just Kurt playing the main riff once. And that is Floyd the Barber. The settings for the Boss DS1 will be on the right of the screen here. If you liked this video, make sure to click the like button, click the subscribe button. I'll see you all on the next video.